According to an opinion by the Guam Attorney General last week, teachers in the Department of Education have no contract. The Guam Education Board requested the opinion to determine whether or not a verbal agreement made in October to extend the contract was valid. Board members in December sent a written agreement to Guam Federation of Teachers Union President Matt Rector, which he refused to sign.
Mr. Santos sent me an extension, which wasn't an extension. It was this whole new contract, which obviously we couldn't sign and was illegal. And we sent him back an extension, which we haven't had any response on. And he hasn't signed.
With neither party coming to a written agreement, the AG's opinion states that the collective bargaining agreement for teachers expired on its own terms on November 7th, 2001. GFT member Carol Titano Summerfleck blames both the Guam Education Board and the union for failing to come to a written agreement before the November 7th deadline. But she says the GFT leadership should have been proactive by putting together a written document before the Education Board added conditions. She adds that without a contract in place, members are now paying for services that they aren't getting, which raises a lot of questions.
Right now, where we stand, we don't have a contract, and the way it looks is it could be open season. It could be open season for anyone, and this is if anyone was interested, because right now, and the question is where does it put us, the members? Do we still pay dues? We weren't represented. We don't have a contract.
But Rector says even without a contract in place, GFT will continue working, fighting for teachers' rights.
At first, it's not the first time they've worked without a contract, and really for teachers across the country, this isn't all that uncommon. But that being said, even though there's not a legal contract in place, all the conditions in the contract stay the same until we negotiate new ones or we reach impasse, which we haven't done. So they have really nothing to worry about.
Summerfleck says it's important that GFT members without contracts get an agreement in place as soon as possible.
But I'm sure the Educational Policy Board will not leave us to drown. I'm sure that's not their intention. But there has to be some working relationship between the negotiation team and the Educational Policy Board, or we're not going to get anywhere. And I don't know what's going to happen to the future of our contract.
Rector and Summerfleck will be going up against each other in a re-election for union president this spring. The election was ordered by the U.S. Department of Labor after Summerfleck challenged the fairness of the election held last year. Betsy Brown, PNC News.